Sairam, welcome to Sri Sathya Lok Seva Gurukulam online classes. Let's learn English series with Mrs. Kalpana Heblekar. So, today we are going to see the types of metaphor, visual metaphor. What is visual metaphor? Okay. So, by the spelling also you have to learn properly, because by this word you come to know that visual means something which is concerned with the eyes. Okay. Another thing and its meaning figuratively. So, what is it? It compares another thing and its meaning figuratively. They are useful in communicating information in simple and subtle terms. They can be funny, obvious. It is usually seen within advertisements. It is representation of person, place, thing or idea by a visual image that suggests point of similarity or pictorial visual image. Now, the visual form, you can see, you can imagine. Visual metaphor compares another thing and its meaning figuratively. They are useful in communicating information in simple and subtle terms. They can be funny, obvious. It is usually seen within advertisements. Okay. It is the representation of persons, place, thing or idea by a visual image that suggests point of similarity or pictorial visual image. It is known as pictorial metaphor and analogical juxtaposition. Juxtaposition. Okay. So, see the pronunciation, juxtaposition. Yes. Now, we will see the examples. Her tears were a river flowing down her cheeks. Her tears were a river flowing down her cheeks. Shows she cries profusely, means too much. Okay. Yes. Life is a roller coaster. Life is a roller coaster. Okay. World is a stage. We are all puppets in the hands of God, right? So, world is a stage. He is a walking dictionary. That means he knows so many vocabularies, so many meanings, everything he knows. So, he is a master of the subject. Don't worry, very soon you all will also become. Okay. He is a walking dictionary. Rajasthan is melting point. So, the deserts in the Rajasthan are very, very hot. So, it is melting pot. Okay. She used puppets to show human behavior in her show. She used puppets to show human behavior in her show. So, you all might have seen puppets, right? So, when you from above, if you shake your hand, then the strings, to which the dolls are connected, they will also shake the hands or legs or dance like that. Have you all seen the puppet show? You should see, okay. So, she used puppets to show human behavior in her show. You are the apple of my eye. You are the apple of my eye. And in Old Testament, Moses sees the divine in the form of a flame of fire burning the bush. But the bush was not consumed. Means the bush was not engulfed with fire. In the Old Testament, Moses sees the divine in the form of a flame of fire burning the bush, but the bush was not consumed. Okay. In Bhagavad Gita, Lord literally consumes with many mouths millions of people. That is in the Vishwarupa, when he shows to Arjuna, the Lord literally consumes with many mouths millions of people. Okay. Yes. See, so many mouths he is having, and she was a brick house hearing the news. She was a brick house hearing the news. He was a rock. He was a rock. Her hands were ice. Her hands were ice. Now, when you say ice, it is becoming very cold. When you put ice in your hands, ice cubes, it becomes freezed for some time, right? So, when you are nervous or, very, very fearful, that time it will happen like that. Her hands were ice. Okay. He was on fire. She is on cloud 9. He was on fire. She is on cloud 9. Okay. Classroom was a zoo. Classroom was a zoo. My grandfather is a night owl. My grandfather is a night owl. That means he sits awake in the night. Okay. So now we have the lines of loud reading and handwriting practice. Let us see the thought for the day. Okay. So, thought for the day is, yes, it is again by Sadguru Sri Madhusudan Sai. There is no place on earth where love does not exist. What he says is, there is no place on earth where love does not exist. The whole of creation is nothing but the expression of divine love in myriad ways. Okay, means in many ways. The ultimate goal of man is to recognize this principle of love, manifest it and practice it in his daily life. Okay. Now let us see what Sri Sadguru Madhusudan Sai says. There is no place on earth where love does not exist. The whole of creation is nothing but the expression of divine love in myriad ways. The ultimate goal of man is to recognize this principle of love, manifest it and practice it in his daily life. So, it's a very good what Sri Madhusudan Sai has said. So, we have to inculcate it in our daily life and see, you read and write it, okay, and read loudly to your siblings or your friends or your grandparents or even your parents, so that it will be a practice for you and everyone will know what is written over here and what you are learning, right? Yes. So, thank you for joining us for Sri Sathya Sai Lok Seva Gurukulam online services. Let's Learn English series. May the light of love and grace be showered on you and may you progress in all your future endeavors more and more. Thank you and Sai Ram.